Howdy y'all, this is TJ coming at you from GoFigureNews.com, and today we are presenting a review from Cadatonic, and they have developed this really super cool limited edition figure that I want to share with you. If you've been paying attention to some of our social meandering, you may have noticed that we have pointed this out in a preview earlier. To have a nice future. Now, catatonic spelled with a D as opposed to catatonic with a Z. Okay? There you have it. Now, I'm really excited about this. They sent me a bunch of cool stickers along with this. And just check these out. These have a really cool design, and every single one is different. I particularly like this one right here in the padded cell. There's also their logo with a nice purple background. Make art, not war. And now that's gave me a little bit of a remembrance from the people from Apologies to Banksy. And then we've got this one, which is kind of like a cool catatonic robot. And then finally, especially if you're someone like me who is into cassette culture, they even have a tape with a bass mix on it. Here is the box. It is really simple. It's a plain white box. There is nothing overly exciting except the fact that they've put this label with their design. It's very handmade, hand-grown style. I really appreciate that. This proves that you don't have to be sort of this like big mega company to put out totally cool figures, and I'm going to show you this in a second. It is numbered and signed on the back and dated as well. So this says 30, so that's number 30, I assume. I'm opening him up to take a closer look. This is cool because it comes in this, it's instead of wrapped in bubble wrap, it's wrapped in a cloth that has a silk screen on it. So it furthers the entire branding of Cadatonic. So before we take a look at the figure, I'm going to put him off to the side. Check out this. Super cool. Now this is made of, it seems like it's made of some sort of a sheer, almost like cheesecloth type material. You can see through it. It's black with the silkscreen of the figure over and over again, and the sort of lightning bolt robotic emblem. Check it out. So it's an army of catatonic robot men. This is the first time I've ever received a figure wrapped this way. So this made me feel something special. Really cool! Now for the figure. Voila! Here is future Vandal. This is a absolutely stunning figure. Now, anyone that's worked in resin knows it has its quirks, knows that you can get it really right and simple, knows that if you add any detail, it starts to get slightly wonky. And there are also lots of tips and tricks out there for people who like to customize other figures. But this is a true original. This is something not like what I've seen out there before. Of course, I've seen these hip, urban styled figures, you know, like figures that use the whole mentality of urban streetwear, like the hoodie and the sport shoe kind of thing. But here you have that incorporated with almost, there's a kind of an anonymity to this figure, this backstory that you, the collector or the interested public, kind of build your own around, which I think is really cool. I love it when the people on the receiving end of collecting figures like this actually end up creating their own scenarios. So I'm going to show you the side, and he's got these gray sort of sweatpants, I guess you could call them, or skinny jeans. And then he's got these high top shoes that are in black with white stripes. It's not identifying any other brand, and then he's got some red details on the very back, and that's pretty much the only color except for the monotone all over. Black shoes, black hoodie, and then there is a little bit of gray or silver around the neck for the zipper. And it's that face that completes the whole idea or concept behind this sort of fusion between man and machine. This is Future Vandal. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. The gray is slightly more matte than the black hoodie. The black hoodie's got a little bit of a slick sheen to it, but it's still rather matte, so it catches the light in this really wonderful way. The material is made to look bunched up slightly, especially on the back. I love the side view because it's got a kind of almost a anthropomorphic marine animal sort of look about it, but it's the face that totally steals the whole show. I mean, those big white beady balls for eyes and that sort of heartbeat monitor mouth. Catatonic in the house, y'all. This is the future. And we're all here in it together. I say go online and check them out at cadatonic.com. You will see all the digits right here. This is the last for 2016, so expect us hot and heavy in the new year. Thank you so much for tuning in. Check out our Facebook as well, because sometimes we're posting things there that you obviously won't see here. Until the next time, Happy New Year!